Welcome back, YouTube. What's up? Here we are yet again with another monster train run. We're going to be taking Solgard, the Martyr, out for victory. Will we win and continue our win streak here of 4? Or are we going to face the defeat and become Sushi? Let's find out. All right. So, interesting to begin with. We're pairing up with the Umbra clan Shade Splitters, one of my favorites because with Solgard at least, because they do allow you to incant on Solgard's floor without any prerequisite. Like if you had a torch or something, you need a target. Don't need a target with Shade Splitters. So very happy to see that. Getting a Flash Freeze Immortal trade, Coldcaelia, really like Titan channel with the Life Steal, and Coldcaelia is nice to just get that early sweep, a good way to carry you, especially like in the early battles with this Shield Steward. She can put in a lot of work. Pyre of Entropy being a very interesting start as well with the foregone powers. This might not be as bad as we're used to. The one thing you want to do with Pyre of Entropy is not thin your deck down too much. So we're not going to like focus too much on removals. All right, so again, we got Rage, the Furious Frenzy. We got Holy Feed with the damage shield, which again, Frostbite will help out. We got, of course, Savagery. I've been seeing them often. Does melee weakness on summon, although I think with Titan channel that will be fizzled out. So I am hoping for Titan channel. And of course, per the monster train rules, you do not get what you want. The question then is, how would we like to proceed? I feel like I am feeling a little spicy today. So let's go ahead and take Dire channel. I haven't taken this one for a whirl yet in Monster Train 2. So I'll be very interested to see how it works. Man, oh man, Shattered Halo is not what you want to see at the beginning. I feel like you'll do it once, you'll take this like immediately and be like, oh man, this is gonna be so cool. And then you see all the rares and you're like, my deck actually doesn't do anything. We just kind of exist. So definitely not taking this one. Deepwood Oil is relatively useless for us right now, but we could find a piece of equipment to give Solgard a little bit more survivability on the back line. And -1 draw per turn is probably fine. We do start with some additional draw from the Pyre of Entropy here. Going against this guy with Sap is probably nice. We can, I think, just set up on the bottom with Shield Steward, Coldcaelia, allowing us a Shield Steward and Solgard the Martyr on the top floor here to mostly just carry us once everything ends and gets to the top. So let's do that. No immortal trades here. We'll just go ahead and start incanting. It's 4 damage per, so that represents 12 damage to us. Now, you could say that putting it on this guy will give us a higher chance to kill him. However, I do think we're probably gonna be fine either way. Shield Steward, or sorry, Spear Steward coming down here to assist. We get that hit, and then of course, just toss out that Vengeful Shard. So this guy is definitely dead up top. So the plan is going as expected. Getting some life steal on you might be nice to carry us a little bit harder into the fight. Again, we just always come up to Solgard's floor. Oh, there's some free life steal, but can't really play it. So you're dying. We have 1 wave remaining. We're going to get a little bit of Ember Drain, but we're really not going to be too worried about it. And just toss that out. Don't even need to play it. And 32 damage with Solgard. Very respectable for the opening floors here. And I feel like we're going to do quite a bit of damage to you. Yeah. I would consider you dead. All right. A nice opening. It feels like this deck already has a lot of synergy going for it. And all we need to do is probably play into our strengths. So we need to find better frontliners. And something with Umbra is the question. Is there something we really want to do with Umbra or not? Conduit 10 is not great. If we had Plinks, would be awesome. Good, we do not. Titan's Gratitude, a good spell, a good one-hitter. It also discards, which again, discard with the Entropy Pyre Heart is gonna be useful. This calcified ember does give us a little bit of benefit here because it will pump us up to 4 and give us additional draw in the next battle, and it is discard, a free incant. So it's not bad, and it's like pointed, targeted discard. So I can get rid of like whatever thing in my hand I want. So I actually think I'm gonna take this offering token, and that one is not worth it. Making of a morsel is relatively mediocre. I would say Prismal Dust is uninspiring as well. I guess the one question we have is, what are the chances of actually getting a Umbra unit? Maybe here? I would like to go to the Merchant of Arms there, though. And then we have an Umbra chance down there with another Merchant of Arms. So there is a chance we see an Umbra unit. I would definitely take this making of a morsel if we were planning on it a little bit more. What we could do, though, is commit to maybe making a Coldcaelia single floor situation happen. And if we do that, then morsels would be great. Ooh, I like that dualism. I definitely want to see like quick would be nice, as always. That's a Guard of the Unnamed. He could be a nice little tank for us on bottom. The only issue is he will be conflicting with the incants of Solgard the Martyr. So potentially we could go ahead and do Guard of the Unnamed top with our Solgard the Martyr, which I think that feels pretty balanced. The question is, of course, if we're going to use him to tank against the Chosen of Savagery, how are we going to get him to above 90 health on that first hit? Very, very difficult to have happen on that top floor. But we also have some morsels that we might just be able to shove into place. With that, I could do Armor 6. Sounds really nice. Or just do this. So add Armor 6 and then add Armor 4. So Incant Armor 10 on this guy is a big answer for being a wall. I would rather quick than that. We don't really have enough money here to do an endless. So we could definitely check for that Umbra unit if we want to. Or we just go left and find our upgrade or piece of equipment to start leveraging this armor. Either way sounds good. We'll definitely see what rewards we get. We'll probably dictate our path forward here. And yeah, we'll just keep going with this setup up top. Definitely want a different unit down here than that steward to set up with. I could actually be playing these guys up top. I really should be, actually. You should have gone in middle, although I wouldn't have had space, so we're probably fine. And of course that gets discarded, but this is looking good. I'm trying to think of what's this guy's health gonna be up top. They lose 20 health per turn due to the damage, so it's like 40 something. So we're like pretty close to what we want to be right now. That floor's looking good. I do need the life steal to come in at the correct moment. We'll do 1-1. Could have played that guy out again. You're all dying. Let's just hit you. You're going to be like the next one up. Now we can actually play Immortal Trades for the incant triggers up top, and then we get our 50-50, and we got it. All right, so 32 damage, plus the hit, plus the frostbite. I think we're looking good up top. This guy might die down here, which actually we're looking okay. So yet again, we hit the perfect timing for this Immortal Trade. Just verify that we're killing. You're definitely dead. You're taking a smidge up top, but you'll get your life steal. To our incant. You get a little bit more damage. 100 armor up top. Seems good. And I don't think... No, you guys do have enough damage to kill me right away. Although, if I do that, then you don't. Which really changes that number, giving you 3 additional lifesteal. That's really why I like these Immortal Trades. Just being able to set up on those guys is so good. I don't need to take fire damage, so let's not. And let's just give you a little bit more frostbite. I feel like in the last fight, I put frostbite for an incant on Solgard. Although I think with the amount of frostbite we're stacking here, an additional 8 on top may provide us additional or more damage than Solgard would. Now, of course, we do have not infinite armor up top, but more than enough armor for us to get out of this fight alive. So let's just make sure this gets out of the deck. We can hit you. And again, could have hit the boss with it. He would have taken like an extra, whatever, 8, 7, 6 damage there. But, I mean, we just, as you can tell, stomp. Thank you, Pyre of Entropy. So again, we ask ourselves, we have an odd number of shards, so we do have a little reason, again, to take something that is calcified. Is a Crypt Builder the thing I would like to take? It's not bad. It does decent damage. 80's not neglectable. We're most likely not seeing a Merchant of Magic, though, where that thing would really shine. There are certain events that could definitely power it up. For 3 mana, it's also kind of like a free incant. I don't think this one is worth it, so I'm just going to skip these ones. And these look good. I really like a Space Prism. Excavation Eruption is relatively mediocre for the Calcified Ember. I'm actually like eyeing up the Calcified Ember more than the card to a certain degree. I'm interested in the strategy of pairing to maximize your draw early on and kind of figuring out the rest later. Although there's a good chance that this could help remove the Calcified Ember by getting 2 slays. But I just think the Space Prism, getting like intrinsic to verify that you could just continuously get a lot of units is a good way to go. Or not units, but place a lot of morsels more consistently. Going to the right here seems good. I would really like some upgrades for Coldcaelia. And finding some kind of Umbra unit that could like help Coldcaelia survive would be pretty meaningful. Like Damage Shield Doggo is maybe my first pick. And we do see the Titanite too, so that's a nice little pickup here. Ooh, Frost Shark would be pretty sick. We don't really have a good chance to see it yet. I mean, we have no chance because, of course, this is an Umbra banner, but Lifesteal with Titanite is decent. It's not bad. I will go ahead and take it. All right, so get your Titanite, get your Multi-Strike, and then I'll just go check out the Concealed Caverns here and see if we get anything that impacts our run. Ah, we get a box. Random units packed into it could be interesting. That could be a nice little stackable floor for us, but it's not really that useful. Spells is okay. The question is, do we have a duplicate coming up? No. If we had a duplicate, maybe this one. I really don't want to see any more Umbra units, though. The reason why I was thinking is if we put into it like the offering token, Space Prism, and then maybe making of a morsel or something and duplicate that, that's like a pretty good pack of cards to get twice. But it's not really feeling it all that much. The large one is also interesting, so let's just do large mystery box. I think there's a lot of spells and tricks that we can get from that will potentially push us over the edge. I just give her some more straight up damage? Probably not. I don't know what other upgrade I'm looking for, though. Let's conserve our money, and I feel like we're going to do good against him. He's going to have a really, really difficult time taking on our top lane, I think. Middle, do I play middle with these guys to give us 1 turn? You do have Titanite, so I don't think we need to. There's like a really good chance we'll get our morsels. Let's push our luck a little bit here. The 25 health should be enough to start us off, and let's just not draw a whole hand of blights early on. How does that sound? All right, good enough. Huh. Immediate Retch, huh? It is a free incant, though, so that's good. Retch, I wonder if I toss this out now. I mean, it's kind of free. We're over the initial hurdle where we want to be constantly in balance. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna get the 5th one next. So actually, it might just behoove me to keep it, just to keep us on getting 8 draw next round. Seems good. Let's give you your lifesteal, and then I kind of want to just do morsels there versus anything else. So let's just really stack up top, get our frostbite, a little bit of chip damage, and then just kind of move throughout the rest of the fight here. Your gorging is going well. Draw some aggro with this shield steward. It's a preserve, huh? Base prism top, morsel. Probably morsel on bottom still. Gonna hit you with frostbite. I could have played on middle to get you removed from the deck. I'm not too worried about that. Let me go ahead and just play this out, see what's tossed, and then hold on to that. The frozen is like great. With the foregone powers, it's a little less good just because you're going to be kind of tossing things out at random. So, ooh, Crucible extension. Don't mind if I do. Where do I extend though? Let me, weirdly enough, extend on middle. Why? I'm not 100% sure, but I can like play the train stewards out a little bit better. What do I want to do here? Let's give you your hit. Let's go ahead and play one of these out. Toss that out. Hope to hit that. We did not. We take 1 damage. I think that's the first vengeful shard hit we've taken so far. And honestly, I'm kind of okay with it. Mild regret in playing the extension on middle, but we'll get over it. Ooh, that's pretty good. We do have a target on bottom, so nice. All right, let's summon you. Our boy survives. We play 1, play you out. He has 2 health on bottom, correct? All right, cool. So we can actually play another one. Continue to get some health down there. Kill you. Play this. You got a lifesteal. You want more lifesteal? How much are you doing? I feel like this guy might be visiting bottom. I feel like your lifesteal is not needed. I mean, you don't need a lifesteal, so go ahead and grab your lifesteal, I guess. All right. We're most likely just going to be tossing it out anyway, so we might as well get the extra incant stacks to get him 1 step closer to death. Not really been keeping track of how many incant stacks. We have 14, so what is that? 40, 64 damage. Number 20 health. We don't care about you getting to the pyre. We can save you for what it's worth. I mean, is it worth anything? Maybe. Let's just do this. He actually survives now. We'll draw, discard. We're almost at 200 armor up top. We'll just toss you out normally and continue to stack. I should have fed that bottom if I didn't already have a morsel down there. Kind of playing a little bit faster than I should be, but I think we have this fight on lock right now. Just curious. We might just win bottom. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We win bottom. Now we can just, of course, do like infinite number of those. And we're keeping this in. Actually, I'm going to take the opportunity to play it out so that we have the option to grab the calcified ember now that shows up in the card pack without causing us issue. And if we miss it, 7 draws pretty good. And I think by the end of the run, we definitely want to not have any in the deck. Can use this for the last Titan, which might be good. We are potentially losing a good amount of health due to the amount of vengeful shards that are being packed into the deck. This is definitely not the calcified ember pick I want, although this is equally as good, I guess, against entropy. Not entropy, sorry, Dominion on the top Titan floor, because the sap is strong, frostbite's negligible, but we also continue to get his resolve trigger, whereas dazed we wouldn't. So let's do Spike of the Stygian. I feel like that's pretty good. Incant Rage. That would be like floor space take, and then we could do Solgard, Guard, Rage. 4 mana, so we definitely can play it. That's a lot more damage for us to help clear top floor. We're eventually gonna like phase out of being able to handle people up top. We have the good defense going, no spells to back us up. So I think a little bit of rage could go a long way. Just picking up another calcified ember with relatively no issue. We can kind of just do it, which is nice. It's a good feeling. Going to the right seems okay. Going to the left is equally as good. With the magic, I guess. I'm trying to think like... Something with that sap card could be nice to sap people out, but we have enough for 1 Merchant of Trinkets. We get some health here and an event. We're going to hit up 2 events back to back, optimizing or maximizing our options to like really get something that's super impactful. And there's the Titan channel, but honestly, the Styra channel too is going really well. One of the big things about this game is there's not as many sweepers. So Solgard feels a lot safer in the back line. Draw, lost luggage. I don't think we need lost luggage. We have so much draw anyway. So these are all kind of misses, which is interesting. I mean, the Mask of Penumbra is good. Titan's Claw is not. We'll save the Pyre health in case we get some kind of event here that drains our Pyre health. And speak of the devil, here it is. So we can go ahead and heal and get additional health, or we can get the unstable to give us more base health on our units and a little bit of attack. That seems pretty decent. I am a fan. Now, again, we do have a little bit of health back here, so it's not like we're gonna die to a single hit of the Vengeful Shard. But the question is, if we take this, we kind of need to commit to like a lot of Pyre health here. So we get this one for sure. This is, I'm always down to go to a Merchant of Trinkets, and that's against a Merchant of Magic. So we probably hit those 2. And we finally would get a room over here versus a Merchant of Magic. I'm hoping, I do need to hit up another Merchant of Steel, which I think is this one. So I think we can go ahead and do it. Unstable Shard going down to 1 health, probably a very scary thought with Pyre of Entropy, but again, planning really helps out in this game. All right. I'm just going to re-roll. Draw an equipment and reduce it to 1. Wow, these are really high cost. I'm not sad that we saw it. Cuddlebeard could have been good. I like it earlier on. I probably actually should not have re-rolled since we were saving for the shop. But at the same time, I'm not sad that those 3 artifacts are out of the deck. This one is definitely scary. I always feel like I don't think I can take it, but I always play and I'm like, I actually could have 100% have taken it. Now that we got the Rage Siren as well, I think we'll be a lot better off. Now, you guys in the chat right now may be like, Penguin, what are you doing? You're totally gonna be dead. But I think we'll be okay. You're here, you're there. There might be one floor where there's multiple guys, but our top floor definitely handles like this kind of stuff. Ooh, I love myself an Ember Cache, that's for sure. What do we discard? That, give me 1 more. Okay, I guess I really don't want to take pyro damage in this situation, so we will just toss this out. We didn't get lifesteal on bottom. They have relatively low attack early on here. That floor we don't care about either. Cool. So I get 2 mana back from that, save a little bit of health. Let's go ahead and making up a morsel up top. We're gonna go ahead and get you your morsel down here. And I really don't care about preventing the damage, I guess. We do need to do, wait, you don't, oh no, you just heal. So we actually can do 1 more spell. I thought he had Titanite for some reason, but definitely does not. I I have an offering token. I don't know why I discarded that like an idiot. That's okay. I'm not stressing about it. We have no morsel up top. We're definitely doing the damage we need to. I'll just like stack these guys out and go ahead and play that out for a couple more stacks. Actually, are we doing the damage? We're doing 6 per, 8 per. Okay, so I think we're good. We'll see. If not, a couple of spells should resolve it. All right, 105 seems fair. So what does that do? 127. Let's do one of these morsels. You're dead. And again, dead is what we wanted to see. Well, crystalline seeds. I might have wanted to do that earlier on because it would have allowed us to maybe do something like a shade splitter instead. But I think we're okay. And again, as Solgard gets stronger, these single heavies don't worry us. Now, I think a double heavy floor comes up at some point, but maybe not. Maybe this is purely just single heavies. I really need to learn some more of the floor waves in this game to be better. Toss you out. See what we get. Okay, don't hit what we want. Play this out. We have a morsel on bottom. I'll play that just to instill it in my brain that we want to play out those morsels, lifesteal on the morsels for extra incants. So, you know, practice for the job you want, not the job you have or something. All right. Ooh, Gifts for a Guard. That's a card. Toss you out. Toss this out. Sure. Let's grab it. Hey, Excavation Eruption. What is, Excavated Ember. Apologies for the mistranslation there. We can actually go all the way down to our 0, or we still have some down there, right? This is a little tiring to go up and down, but not gonna stop me from doing it. All right. I need I want to remember to try to get this Train Steward to be a little bit more healthy for maybe the Titan fight. Get him some health or something. Okay, this guy's a big old jerk, but how are we doing? It looks an Ember Forge. Interesting. So whenever he does corruption to like everybody, which is like not great. You have life steal. I just gonna do this, I think. 1, 2. I could play. Oh, Ember Forge is only 2 pips now? Awesome. Oh, wait. Okay, no, that's just only if I summon on his floor. We're good. I was worried for a second that I was just going to hit us no matter where we were at. All right. That corruption is a little scary. I wonder if I just immortal trade you to keep you alive for a little bit longer. We might as well. And then, I don't know, play that short. I mean, with the amount of frostbite we're stacking, we might just be able to survive with our frost shark. Or sorry, our armor shark up top while he slowly dwindles down. I do think that would actually be the case. So again, the other thing about the lifesteal is we do get the Ember Drain, but we did just pick up an Ember Forge thanks to the randomness, which I have to say, this animation looks so good. I love Ember Forge from the original Monster Train, and I'm so happy to see that he is back in action. I don't think I really need these up here anymore, but when in Rome. Getting the morsel out might be good in case we get like a handful of vengeful shards. I, again, don't think that's the case, but we never really know. And see you later, my friend. Man, Solgard the Martyr really coming to task. Oh, that's a Glacial Seal too. Oh, man. What purpose is there to stack Frostbite up top? But I mean, well, yeah, like there's no reason not to either almost. And these I don't really need. Furnace Tap's pretty good, I guess. Save it till the end and toss it onto the Rage Siren, but there is no end in the Titan fight. So like you can't just like save it till the end. You have to have a way to deal with the Ember Drain 4, which we don't really have a good way to deal with it right now. Those calcified, the excavated embers were through a random card. And with all these vengeful shards, that just looks like a lot of damage we're taking. So it's interesting that that is like no longer just like an insta pick. When in the past it was like, let's just grab it and we'll figure it out later because we could always just play it at the end. And yeah, we're going left here. We have a lot of units we really want to get. Honestly, there's so many good hits here we can see. I don't think reduction in pip size is one of them unless we wanted to put it on like Rage Siren in case we wanted to like increase her survivability with a large stone. I don't think that makes sense. Extra health could be meaningful, but probably not. What are we gonna get up here? It's like attack and what's the third one? It's whatever the damage shield it would be. So I think we just reroll. All right, dualism on him or dualism on rage is good with multi-strike. Oh, sure. Yeah. That's a really, really strong top floor now. Let's give, this might be weird. I'm gonna give you damage shield. Why are we giving him damage shield? I really want him to survive just like this first couple of waves while we're feeding him up. There's nothing else I really want to put on. And Dante, come on. Really? Now? Of all times? I mean, yeah, I would love to put you into this deck. Sure. All right, guys. This run is taking off in a direction. Give him just the regular amount of damage here. Just something. We're not really going to be able to upgrade him too much more here. And let's start purging. Train stewards, probably. I don't have a great middle floor yet for the divinity fight. Maybe I wanted to do damage shield on one of the train stewards for that reason. How do we deal with the middle floor? I guess we don't. Let's remove one of you and one of you. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident right now. Here on each floor, I don't think we care about that. The Undying one, sure. Frostbite's really good against this. We literally have like 6 people up top. We also have this crazy Dante who will, he's gonna put in some work here, that's for sure. All right, Shark in front, Solgard in back, you get there. I still think we set up these guys on bottom. Dante will come later. We're gonna take Ember from our next fight. And so it begins. 1, 2, kill somebody. You're taking a lot of damage, but whatever. Summon you. We're gonna get the immortal trade over there. Again, we're not as like worried, quote unquote, of getting him his stacks right away. I think that doing this on bottom is the correct decision. Just get that going. I want to just kill one of these guys out to like lessen the corruption we're dealing with up top. I could have also have just done that by playing that foregone power. I unsurprisingly didn't fully do the math and thought that one morsel would survive. I was like, they have 13 health. There's no way they die. And then it's like, Penguin, did you even think to do the math? Oh, this is perfect though. The Pyre does not get hurt by corruption, so just pushing them up saves me a lot of survivability here. So I am very happy with that. Let's see what happens. Do we discard the Vengeful Shard? We do, allowing me to play my Glacial Seal now. Play it out in front and continue to stack up. Survive, my friend. That's how we'll win against the Titans. We'll just summon a bunch of morsels. Which is honestly, like, not the worst strategy, I guess. Hey, Dante, what's up? Speaking of the worst strategy, we could definitely plop a Dante middle. Or, sorry, bottom. That's a lot of Vengeful Shard damage, though, I'm taking. Which I need... Was I supposed to pick up Pyre health somewhere? Doing it here. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Just Mild panic attack, you know how it be. All right, let's do 1, see what we discard. Perfect. So I could take the 1 damage and play Dante out. I don't think Dante is necessary right now. So let not the fun interrupt our path to victory. This is not Twitch right now. My viewers aren't saying, hey, Bangwin, do the fun stuff. That would look great. We're winning. We're grinding, guys. We got to make progress today. Pull, discard, do minor. Get down there, sir. There's like no way to discard that. I hate you, so I'm gonna hit you with some hits, although maybe that was a bad idea. But a couple of morsels on bottom will assist in doing that damage back to you while maintaining our health. And that's a free hit, even though it doesn't do damage. Doing 160 with Solgard if we needed to. Our Siren is doing like 200. Was it really 200? Holy, yeah, that's a... Oh yeah, dualism, right? That's going a long way for us. Our beloved Emberforge is back. Oh man, dude, I want an actual Emberforge, but that would be so sick. Sorry, I just like went through like so many process of emotions there, where if we get an Emberforge, that could be our middle floor answer for Divinity. Or not Divinity, for the Titans. That's a really cool idea of me. All right, they're just dying for free. And then you guys are doing your own thing. Dude, I want an Emberforge so bad right now. All right, boss is coming in. We have a little bit of lifesteal down here. Nothing too crazy. We just really want to get a... Oh, well, got a little bit more lifesteal now. Immortal Trade. Immortal Trade. Oh, and you know what? There he is. Oh, why did I summon him? I don't actually want that candle. Now that I'm thinking about it. It's fine. We'll be okay. I guess I'm like not too concerned about the extra one. Again, we are taking mana, but I really need to protect my Pyre health. So it might have actually been really smart for me not to play Dante at all until we get the next round of Ember upgrade. And there he goes. Dante with his laser beam candles just chucking at him. All right, an actual Siren Song versus Ice and Pyre. I like the Pyre bound for the fight against the Titans, but I think it's, again, a Spike of the Stygian just does kind of the same thing, slightly better. And these can just be skipped. And we have a bunch of mana. We need this health. We need a duplication. We're easily gonna find making curses 0, hopefully. So they're the only friendly unit on the floor. No. Shadow box though, yeah, I'm a shadow box enjoyer. And also against the Titan fight, you'll almost always hit this. Sometimes during Divinity, you would just like not hit it. Oh, Wing Technology is like a really good middle floor resolution as well against the Titans. So yeah, okay, cool. Well, that makes me feel a lot better. We have our top floor, our bottom floor to hold, a middle floor that can like do something. Oh, I was like, I can remove those? This is not a remove penguin. This is a duplicate. Don't click on that one. This is where Twitch would be like, Dante the Dependable should be duplicated. Think about how much multi-strike he'd get, guys. And I'd be like, no, we're just gonna die if we do that. Dude, a simple space prism with like all of this stuff we got going on is nice. We have so many units. Our deck runneth over with boys. All right, Frostbite really helping out here, taking that to a good reduction every floor as needed. And yeah, we just collect. I like need to always think about what I'm actually playing out here because we have so many units on the opening. I know I just keep talking about how many units I have, but I'm not opposed to the conversation at hand. All right, let's draw. Discarding a Vengeful Shard, of course. We play a morsel. We get another morsel. They have their damage shield, so I can just like plop you in front, and then you protect his damage shield. Give him some lifesteal. Toss this out, and of course we're gonna toss out the other Vengeful Shard like clockwork. All right. Frostbite will kill that guy on the middle there. We have enough going on up top where we will just kill them out anyway. Do this. This needs to definitely get out. I'm not going to leave that one to chance. The other, I'll like potentially take a damage here to, perfect. Do I risk it again? I mean, why not? What else is there to lose? Anything else? No, I mean, we just play it out, right? Could have done lifesteal on this guy down here, but we have no incant. Actually, I could put the, if I wanted to, I could plop the, what's his name? This guy, Glacial Seal on bottom for like some just simple AoE instead of just stacking up there. There's some interest in that. Because what I can do, or the way that it would be most beneficial is with these immortal traits. Now, we don't get to do it too often, but often enough. And another damage I don't think I needed to take. Shadow Box is not really getting us to where we want to be with it just yet, but I think that's okay. We'll eventually play more morsels. Draw one. Play you out. Oh man. Again, so many movements I need to do. Play that out. We miss our hit. We played this. We go ahead and sap for whatever reason. Take a simple 17 and hit him back. Good work, Glacial Seal. Yeah, you skipping middle's pretty good. Let's okay, we can always play once. Let's just play you. You get this. We toss. We get rid of a Vengeful Shard, allowing us to play another one. You grab your other one down here. And then I did not need to scroll back up, but I was coming back up anyway to play all these out up top. I'm trying to think of like items or things I can get to just make this deck faster. It's definitely going really well though. Here we go. We're gonna do a little bit more of the big Frostbite stacks. 1, 2, buckle my shoe, toss out Dante. All right. One more wave remaining. Welcome to the top. We did like 400 damage last time. Let's try to do 500. All right, easy enough. And wowie wow, that's a draw. This is the draw we are definitely looking to avoid as much as we can. But once we get our additional mana, that will be a little bit easier to handle. But yeah, I need to start adding other cards maybe to the deck that even if they're not like super. But that's such a better hand though, and we do win, so I can just play you out. We have no meta scaling, so. Dude, we're just racking up that Frostbite, Titanite on the doggo. I know a lot of people ask, like, how do you use these dogs? They're so bad. And by dogs, if you guys are unfamiliar, because sometimes I use Twitch parlance on YouTube, and people are like, why are you calling the Alloyed Construct Kevin? It's like, well, sit down and let me tell you about a streamer named Dolphin Chemist who gave many nicknames to our fellow friends. But yeah, we call the collectors here dogs, or Crucible. We have the Crucible Warden. So the Warden and the Collector are colloquially known as doggos. A Shroud Mitosis along with a Shadow Box. We're drawing 10 per turn. We might as well, like, do something. Speaking of drawing 10 per turn, we're going to the right here, maybe? What would I put holdover on? That's the question of the day. Ooh, a holdover offering token with Spell Chain would be sick. I don't even care about Dante upgrades. Like, whatever. There's the Spell Chain. Okay, we get it. Move or add consume. I kind of just want cards to stay in my deck. Heal Pyre health. Nothing in there is really making me feel like it's worth it. We have an event. Again, we'll keep our Pyre health stable in case this event drains it again. But we get a Rail Spike. Valor Reanimate, huh? Who would like Reanimate in this deck? Anybody? Reanimate doesn't seem to be the best. I think her rage stays on Reanimate, but actually like not impressed with any of these. Nobody really needs the armor. Shroud Spike can be good, so maybe I just toss in the Shroud Spike to really outweigh our deck with good cards versus bad cards, because we have a few bad cards in this deck. I've officially stopped keeping track of how many calcified embers we need to even out our draw, because we're at 10. And we know we're taking the next level here. 16 is a lot of damage per shard. Forget how much Solgard did in Monster Train 1. Was it just 10? Ooh, intrinsic, double stack. I feel like there could be a good double stack here. Probably that minus an intrinsic on floor space could be nice. Or I could just get it on the spike of the Stygian to immediately hit the Titan, or actually immediately hit what's his name? I'll do it. That seems decent. I am poor, but for as much money I don't have, I have a equally as strong deck. Silence, huh? Yeah, you're a big old jerk with that silence. All right. Solgard, Siren, guards. Put you down there. Yeah, we'll do it. All right. Oh, he dies immediately. Honestly, respect to me for just killing him off. I should not have summoned him. Hindsight being what it is and such. All right, one. I can do this. I don't know if it was worth really taking this hit. And we also get this. I'm like, oh, I could put it on him. That's a really bad idea, Penguin. I'll just cast it up here. All right, no incant on bottom. See you later, Dante. Oh boy. When the YouTuber forgets which trial he takes, right? Am I right? Really showing off the power of Dante. Are you dead? No, you are surviving. All right, good. More mana? Oh, hell yeah. Give me all that mana, please. That feels good. Floor space. We get the spell chain on this, so we can toss... Whatever. Toss Dante's Candle. We know what's coming up. You're out. We target you. We played this. We target you. You get more life steal. You're dying. This is just like free spell casts up top. What are we doing? We're doing 180, no, 192 with Solgard right now. I don't know if that's 100% the right math, so don't quote me on it. You guys can do the math if you want. I'm gonna play this out because consistency, I guess. We get the collector on bottom, and there's just a boy over here praying. Well, maybe we'll actually see how much Solgard's doing. Although we might just kill with our Siren. They're taking... Oh yeah, that was from the spike. So I was like, what happened up there? But we know. There is... I don't need the morsels, so I might as well just like... We play one for sure. You get your food, no biggie. We toss. We see if we hit a Vengeful Shard. We don't. We just play our Vengeful Shards. I guess... I don't know. I was going to say putting the healing on a one-cost card could have been fine to just offset one hit it's a pretty big deal if we get it, but not really needed, I guess, in our current setup. You're in a little bit of trouble when the boss comes into play, but I would like to get a life steal on you. She just has spikes, but I don't want to do the life steal when she enters because she incants and does mean stuff to us. Draw. These are Dante candles all the way down. Ah, shoot, the spell chain because of the draw got messed up. That's my fault. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, no, this is good. So we're gonna play this. You're gonna get your life steal. You'll heal up. You use it twice as fast, but it's fine. One thing I guess I'm not that worried. But Solgard does have attack, so they will be hitting into spikes here. But we'll see how this looks. It looks reasonable, at least. Play this here. Shroud Mitosis. Toss you out, and 1. I should have maybe played some Foregone Powers. This floor is looking a-okay, though. How much do we actually get on you? Yeah, you died pretty fast there. But man, Doggo's holding the line. 80 damage, slowly scraping you down. Not bad. How much was that? That was mostly the Doggo, I think. Wow, that's a hand. All right, speaking of a hand, play this. This is just you. Not thrilled by it. We have enough Ember here to play everything. Everybody's dying. Wait, are we actually going to see Solgard's damage finally? We don't have the... Oh, we do have the candles in here. I would really like to give you lifesteal. So you might smash your face against the penitent stone here, which we definitely don't want to do. I think Solgard carries it either way, but we might take Ember damage here. We're really hoping for a good, perfect draw such as this. That was like literally the best. Our next draw would have been really rough, actually. So thank you, game. All right, Solgard, how much are you doing? 512, huh? That's very respectable. Ah, we got it, man. This is so good. This is awesome. Hey, there's a grovel. That's a good card. Trample on her. Probably not needed. Let's just take grovel. And here it is. We get Dante to help us out. Do we want Pyre gains Titan Skin 2? Seems pretty decent. Or Piercing, Consume, deal damage to enemy units on all floors equal to 10 times the number of Dante's candles in your deck. Now, we don't actually have too many of them. By the end of the run, we'll probably have 4. So that's 40 AoE damage. And I am not super impressed by that. We could probably just grab Titan Skin and never worry about these things again. So yes, thank you. It's just as good as having this Sinner Salve to remove them. I think Dante's candles do 1. These will now do 0 to us. Pretty much a no-brainer choice, I would say. And we are finally gonna be able to look for something for our deep wood oil. It is time for that. I don't know what room card we're looking for. I don't really need the health, but stealth, spell weakness, these are all pretty whatever. Icicle Fracture could be interesting, but not really. Let's be honest. Spell Sanctum. I mean, what if all of our spells were free up top, huh? I mean, we're not really hurting for like mana, but like, why not? Meat Shield is interesting as well, restoring 10 health. Who would like that? Collector, giving him more survivability, not Dante. I mean, actually, this room for Dante would be pretty solid. The Fight Club. I could pick it up, too. All right, let's hold off. There's some really good decisions there we can make. Let's check out what this is. Again, with us spending some money over there, potentially spending more, I don't need to, like, opportunistically pick some of these up. We know these aren't great. Let's just find something better. Too late. Mute when an enemy enters. Yeah, obviously Sigiled Seaweed's way too good. And then Heal Foley is not really needed? Question mark. We'll think about it. It might not be a bad pickup. We'll just go back to the Merchant of Arms. We'll grab the Fight Club. We'll grab the Meat Shield. We're gonna reroll. Quick is nice as well on Dante. Quick on Coldcaelia is nice. All right, let's grab that. Let's combine two things. Well, those are actually not really the best to combine. Boiler Room. I already have two floor cards, right? We have the Spell Sanctum. We have the Fight Club. So no reason really to pick up any more. On our opening turn, we have 6 mana, which I think is like just enough for everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. However, there is something to be said about not playing Dante immediately and getting something in my opening hand that really accelerates our positioning. Like a deployable Swift Steel Dagger on Coldcaelia would really protect us early on. So I think I'm going to do that. That feels right. Might not be the best, but all right. And then other than that, let's grab this. Let's come back over here, do one more review. You just like don't take damage. We have armor potential. I don't really want to remove. Maybe I actually just remove this. Although I should be able to remove it naturally now. Is there any like one thing that's just like not worth it anymore? Not really. This is all fine. So this is just kind of like free for us. One last check at the Merchant of Arms. Toss a Boiler Room in there to like get extra mana, but we're already really mana efficient. All right, I guess we're getting the heal on champion. Again, not a make or break artifact in this scenario, but I don't know. Maybe savagery like sweeps through us, and then we need to like do an audible or something. My major question is: are we going to survive early on up top? I vibe check. Pretty sure we do, as long as I don't misplay my cards here. So he does take 90 damage. We have sap and mana. And even if our shark dies, I'm like pretty confident we'll be okay. All right, show me like Meat Shield and some other stuff, and maybe we'll be okay. All right, so show me mana. Wait, we have a morsel. We know the lore. We just do this. Of course. All right, we'll get mana anyway, so we play that. I should have just done it anyway in that order, but what if you did 0 damage instead? And now, because we have Titan Skin, I just click this button and we're fine. Not even stressed. Quick again, helping us survive. Yeah, I forgot about the sweepers, huh? They're a little annoying. So maybe quick, wait. Oh, one probably just had too much health. That makes sense. All right, let's toss the Fight Club down here. That should resolve you forever. No, you need the quick. Duh, Penguin. What are you doing? What about you here? All right, just like a Spell Sanctum going up top. Sure. Who gets this? Like nobody? I don't know, man. Here you go. Get more lifesteal, I guess. Spell Sanctum, in hindsight, again, might not have been the best, but... All right. You're here. Hit you. Summon on bottom. Ooh. I guess they're not that big of a deal, right? They're definitely annoying because they're going to do what? 3 damage to us per hit? I mean, we have full health. Okay, let's be honest here. We have full health. We're probably okay. There is a really good reason that I probably should have played middle floor, though, for those guys. And that is my fault and my fault alone. A streamer taking accountability for his actions, huh? What a good time we live in here. This feels so good. All right, let's get you down here. Let's go ahead and Shroud Mitosis you. We're gonna get some morsels up top here. You know what? Hold the line in butt middle, man. This is our answer right here. We've talked about it before, and it will work against the Titan fight. I again, actually probably gonna stack that up even sooner too, getting some morsels in middle. We're 9 away from Shadowbox thanks to the Shroud Mitosis. We might hit Shadowbox in this round. The Grovel will also help quite a bit in that instance. All right, you're a big jerk. Get out of here, all right? Did it again. Shoot. I need to, like, play 1 card before that happens. Summon, Shroud Mitosis. Keep up the stacks, boys. If I play a Spear Steward, it's actually bad for us there. So protect the morsels, my friend. It's an interesting day in heaven when a steward is blocking for morsels. We still didn't play Dante yet, which, like, I'm not, like, sad about. All right, how are you doing? You're still thriving, right? All right, guys. It is that time of the day when a shadow box occurs. It's shadow box o'clock, they call it. 200 damage to everybody. Feels good. One of my favorite artifacts from the original game. All right, discard. Discard. Dude, he's surviving. 16 lifesteal. Quite a bit. He really turned out into a really solid unit for us there. Hey, Dante, what's good? I think I might find myself in a scenario where we are not playing Dante again. I guess I could play him down here for fun, right? All right. You guys get a little bit of fun. Not much, though. Don't get used to it, all right? He'll help out against this final assault on bottom. We might win down there. I would really like to get some more morsels set up in middle. Oh, man, it's so funny how much we have not done things with Dante. All right, they're surviving too, so we are, I think, ending the turn. All right, Dante, I don't even know what that is. 300 plus 98, 398 per turn, something like that. The animations go wild, huh? We would be killing so much faster on our top floor. There it is. All right. Titans, what do you got for us, you know? I don't know if they can handle us. I feel like this run's taking so long because we have so many cards to play. But don't want to speak too soon, but this may be one of the few decks that I've built that I feel really confident in this fight right now. I guess I could have done Dante first. Oh, it's undo. No, we live with our mistakes. I should have thought about it before. No reason to undo. All right, what's our opening hand look like? It's looking good. One for our couple of stones up top. We have a morsel. Morsels do need to go help out bottom to survive, please. Candles out. You're doing like 1 damage to me per turn. Just like hit you. What if I hit you? Actually. Wait, you know, you're life steal, right? You're not. Yeah, never mind. Let's not do that. Let's hit you out. That'll preserve a little bit of armor for us early on. Not that I'm like, I guess, that concerned about it. We have 1 more sap for him up top. Am I ever actually getting this large mystery box now that I think about it? It's like been so long since it's actually been used, right? Yeah. All right, Dante can help out bottom now. So he's in it to win it. Helping to fully clear. I will continue to get you the meat shield. Maybe I did want a little bit more set up bottom, but my normal dog setup has like a lot of life steal, or sorry, usually it has multi-strike, so he lessens his life steal a lot faster, but I don't know, he's just really providing himself as a really good tank. Dude, why is he aiming up so high? He's like, I know my mark, I shall destroy it. Discard, please. 1. Guys, I did it again. Oh my gosh. Oh, Penguin, what are you doing, man? Tis fine. Oops, maybe not fine. All right. I need to get my morsels set up in middle. I maybe actually should have shrouded mitosis middle. I don't actually need it until you get there, though, so they would have just been taking damage. I need it in 2 turns. So maybe start to prime the setup next turn. You're going to be getting a little bit more health here. Those morsels just wailing on him. All right. Let's see. What are we looking at? Looking like we're going to get you your Fight Club activated. We have 1 morsel. Oops. Should have played our boys out. We'll have 2 morsels. I don't need a morsel on bottom. Let us just go ahead and begin prepping here. Toss and toss. Not too concerned about the entropy. We won't see him as much thanks to us having a 51 card deck. Oh, I didn't check to see how much damage we were doing top, but these guys are paired well in health. You have more, right? You're 45, you're 32. Yeah, so we're doing a lot of damage up top. All right, everything's looking good down here. Well, there's speak too soon, I guess, right? Wow, really speak too much soon. Holy. Definitely a little sad on that one. Were those guys like all dying before? Yeah, they were. Wow, that. All right, definitely spoke a little too soon on those entropies. I should have just literally not played them. I don't know why I played them in hindsight. They would have done 1 damage to me. I'm just like so worried about my pyre health, but I have no reason to be. So that is a definitely a misplay on my part. We really don't want these guys making it past bottom floor, and we have so much sap on us now. They will. Oh, it's also this Titan skin guy, I guess, that just kind of bulked up, right? All right, how are we looking on this one now? Hopefully, all right, definitely a little bit better, but a little bit worrying nonetheless. A shadow box would go hard if we could have it happen. We're not playing Curses of Entropy anymore. That's for dang sure. Nice. right? They're, yeah, definitely not making it past top. 7 more morsels. We definitely should get it in this go around, I think. Grovel is 2, and then we have a couple of other ones to hit. Some more lifesteal. You are dying though, huh? Can we do anything? It's really the corruption that's causing it. I don't think this saves you, but it might. All right, cool. So it does. You guys get a lot stronger when I cast spells, so let's avoid that. Dante's candle is out. Your hit. We're doing this now. Actually, I might have wanted to be doing this earlier, but I guess I was always focused on incanting. Let's get you a little bit of extra frostbite. All right, thank you for your sacrifice, Mr. Morsel. Feel like, I guess we're not stacking armor enough up top. He did just visit though with multi-strike 3, so this turn we should be able to hopefully, whoa, should be. But yeah, you're guaranteed to hit some things like that every now and then, right? All right, we'll protect you in a second. Damage shield, definitely saving you now. Lifesteal is not great, so we'll just do this. You're out, and we end turn. Gets a little bit more health. He's slowly surviving. I think this is his death, though. His death kneel, if you will. Bottom is slowly reclaiming a little bit of damage, but man, that sap I did really set me back. I don't think we'll lose because of it, but yeah, I don't like seeing that. Draw. I literally did it again. Oh man, I don't think there is one time where I successfully did that play correctly. Guys, we may get a shadow box kill. Can I say my boy? My boy is saved. Yes. Get in there, sir. End turn. Oh, I'm so excited if we get the kill a shadow box. Good work, team bottom. Fingers crossed. Guys, everybody, it does say X's right now, but what if I told you this lone morsel will annihilate the Titans himself? GG. That was awesome. What a fun run. Good work, team.